Welcome to Columbia, Missouri, Memorial Stadium and home to the Missouri. First down here for the offense. Looking downfield, it's Callow. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. After the misfire, it's 2nd and 10. From the gun to give, looking for room. Finds that crease, and he's got 4 out to the 29. 3rd and 6, and they'll need a big play here on this opening drive. The play action fake. Feeling some heat. And boy, is he close to that first down, maybe just a couple of inches short.
That's one as a quarterback. You've thrown the completion, and you're like, dude, can you just turn around and make one guy miss and go get the first? Or can you just stretch out and get the first down? You need your guys to have a little bit more awareness where they are in the field on that play. And even though they got the completion, it's not enough to pick up the first. And now you're staring 4th down right in the face.
The Gators come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Wide receiver shows motion. Snagged in the middle, it's Collins. He stopped just a chain link or 2 away from the first down and sets them up beautifully here. Dialing up a 2nd down pass play. Caught in the backfield, it's Dixon. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. 3rd and short now, they snap it from their own 46. Grab behind the line. It's Rourke. He's got enough to move the chains, and they'll spot it at the 47. 3rd down, a lot of times it comes down to not necessarily who's the most open, who do you trust the most?
No, it's not about the X's and the O's. It's about the Jimmys and the Joes. And when my guy's better than you and I get you matched up out wide, and I know I trust you, I'm finding you.
Tune in to the Ocho. 8th play of the drive coming up. Sends it downfield, and he makes the catch inside the 15. Defense is there to make the stop, but he's got the first down, and they'll have it 1st and goal at the 6.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. They're trying to get to it. Quarterback feeling the pressure, and down he goes at the 22. 3rd and goal coming up here. Out of the gun, the running back has it. And he's wrestled to the ground.
And how about a decision time right off the jump? 4th down. Do I want to go for it? First drive. Palmer, what you going to do?
I'm taking the points right here. It's early in the game. You're trying to...
Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've got the lead here. Last time they settled for a field goal, but David got to find that balance between being aggressive and careful.
And I think they'll take that. I got the lead, Palmer. I got the football. I got to take care of the football, put a nice drive together, and just get some kind of points on this drive.
No doubt. Lots to be happy about right now if you're this team. I think for this one, though, on this drive, it's about finding the one-on-one matchups that are in your favor and then exploiting them.
First down here for the offense. Out of the gun, the inside handoff, looking for a crease. A run up the middle is stopped for no gain. Line getting set on 2nd down. Keeps it on the bootleg. He finds a soft spot in the middle. How about that effort to get it out across the 20? They'll mark it at the 21. It's a 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Handoff from the gun. And how about that play by that giant, that mountain of a man on the defensive front? Got stuffed on first down. It's 2nd and 10. To the air, it's Callow. Fires to the wideout. Just masterful working that sideline and getting the toe down for the catch. And the Gators have their offense in high gear. Trying to find his man on first down. And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. After the big first down sack, it's 2nd down. He's looking to throw. Right down the middle. And the pass is incomplete thanks to a big hit.
The big tight end tries to make a catch, and you could tell he extends for the ball, but great job by the defender getting in there, making the hit, dislodging the football out at the same time as he's going to catch it, and the big tight end couldn't hold on to it.
And sure, tackling there to keep him from getting to the first down marker. The Gators will punt it away on 4th down. First time we've seen their punt team this afternoon. And the returner will be dragged down. The Gators sending the offense back to work. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few first downs, and I'm in scoring position.
Grabbed behind the line, it's Collins. He steps out of bounds, but he's got enough for a first down.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver. And you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Going to try to pop one on the screen. And it's pretty obvious there was a big hole in that screen, and the defense ran right through it. And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Grabbed in the backfield, it's Collins. And he's just run out of bounds, maybe living to fight another day there. It'll be a loss on the play. Coming to the line of scrimmage at the 30. It would be a long field goal, but they'd love to pick up a few here on 3rd and long. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. They'll play it safe and send out the field goal unit. And the holder will place it down on the left hash. A 47-yard try coming. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They've had a couple of productive drives, but they've had to settle for field goals in 2 of their 3 previous possessions, Jesse.
Yeah, this is an offense that takes a lot of pride in execution, and they feel like they should have scored a touchdown every single drive. So while it's been good, not great, David, just execute a little bit better, and they could put this one in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think you point that out. We went all the way down the field on 2 of our first 3 drives and got field goals. Now, just a little better execution when that field starts to shrink and it gets a little bit more difficult.
Gets it out fast. And a quick completion, an even quicker loss. The defense was right there to knock him down. Lost 1 on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. Able to pick up a couple down to the 27. Really important for a ranked team going into a hostile environment like this one, not to give the underdog reason to believe.
Yes, reason to believe, and don't give the fans reason to get jacked up and excited. Come out early, be in a business mode mindset.
You got to start fast. You got to have a sense of urgency. You cannot come sleepwalking into an environment like this, because if you do and you miss.
First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning. The give to the tailback. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3. As we reach the 2-minute warning, they'll need to try to get a stop to keep this thing from getting out of hand. Not what they had in mind to start this drive. Here comes 2nd and 13. They'll go right back to the run. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with first and goal. Third and long, and he'll try to throw for it. That's reeled in. It's Collins. Gets out of bounds after the big game, but they've got it first and goal. These two guys, just on the same wavelength, they make clutch connections all the time.
And that's practice, man. That's all summer. That's all spring. Just so many hundreds and hundreds of thousands of balls where you know exactly when that guy...
Wedges, pushes, and he's... Line gets set, first down. It's a draw. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first, an array of possibilities here. Dropping back, it's Callow. Looking for a huge play. And the incomplete pass taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll throw on third and short. He'll take another shot here. Got it in stride inside the 20. Touchdown, Florida! And they take it in for 6 more points. The mantra is always finish, and they're trying to do that here in the regular season with this Week 12 performance. That touchdown grabbed the 25th of his career.
Not surprising either. When you've got this guy's ability at that position, quarterbacks are going to be looking for you. 25 touchdown catches.
The Gators sending the offense back to work. This offense has really been clicking in the game so far, Jesse.
No doubt. Everything their play caller is dialing up, these guys offensively have been able to go out and execute.
Yeah, and it's just maintaining the lead. Keep doing what you've been doing. You got a big lead. Let's just keep piling it on until they find an answer.
Give to the running back. One-step wrap, two-step squeeze. This junior knows how to get him on the ground. Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. The Gators will send out the punt unit. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. Pretty solid. The offense set for a first down play. Hand off from the shotgun. Defense not budging. He's still able to get 2 to the 29. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. They'll go right back to him. And he'll get it up to the 38. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs.
And that's a first down for the offense.
Looking for a physical attack from the gun. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
They're trying to run the football. There's just nowhere to go for the ball carrier inside. He tried to bounce it to the outside. That linebacker way too fast. He met him there and forced the TFL.
And the defense snows him under after a very short gain. A third and long coming up here. On the option. Now the pitch. And he goes out of bounds after a nice pickup on that one. And the Gators line up to punt it away. He's going to try to flip the field with this one. Good job by the coverage unit to stop. A first down for the offense. From the gun, running back gets to give. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. We've come to the end of the quarter, and it's Florida on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. He'll run it again. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stopped.
And the ball is free on the pitch. And they are fortunate to avoid the turnover as the fumble goes out of bounds. The Gators will call on their punt team. He's getting a lot of work. 4th time he's punted tonight. Excellent coverage that time. Florida has the ball back, and here comes the offense. They had to punt it away on their last possession, but man, what great field position this time.
I mean, this is awesome. Like, last possession didn't go great. Now you're set up in an opportunity to get some points. Start thinking about what plays I like, Jesse, as I cross the 50.
There are a lot of offensive coordinators out there, David, and in this position, they like to take a shot right away and try and capitalize on this field position.
The marker rests at the 39, and that's what they need here on 3rd down. He'll ride his man on the option. And there were some collisions in there, and the D finally stops him short of the marker. The Gators will bring the punt team onto the field. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. That thing was down. So first play of the drive coming here from their own 49. On the option. Now the toss. And the 4th option there is to throw it in reverse, and that's what happened on that one. A negative play to open the drive. Let's see what they've got on 2nd and 14. They'll run it to keep this clock grinding. Still on his feet at the 45. They're ripping off chunks of yardage. They get it to the 33.
And he finally breaks one. They get rewarded. They've been trying to run the football, Palmer, but just haven't had success all day.
Yeah, and the staff never gave up on him too, right? They kept giving him opportunities, and maybe that's the run that starts to open things up here later in this game for this guy.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games and probably building a little confidence from that.
And you want it to be a habit. That's what you talk about as a coach week after week. Let's build. Let's create momentum and continue to build on it. Continue, and then you look up at the end of the season, you never know where you could be, what dreams you could bring to reality.
At the end of the day, I think good teams find ways to win games. And over these last 2 games, it hasn't always been easy. They've had to overcome some adversity, but at the end of the day, they were able to step up, make the plays necessary,